times I knock. More importantly, I need your help with something. Actually, you're the only ones who can help me out.
What is it? Sounds pretty serious when you put it like that.
I need to go into the Hollow for a case, but my carrot's acting up. In any case, PubSec officers are obligated to assist executive officers with their investigations inside the Hollows. In other words, you can't say no to me.
Mr. Executive Officer, it's not that we don't want to provide them. It's just that all the confiscated drugs have been sent to the evidence room, and we don't have any with us right now. Right, Seth?
That's right!
Oh, has anyone told you that you're terrible at lying?
I don't think he can see us. Maybe he can't hear us either.
Stay away from him!
Oh boy. It's been a long time since we've seen this happen.
The kid's turning into an ethereal.
Why? His corruption symptoms were pretty mild. Plus his cord came out in seconds. That's impossible.
I don't really see any need for us to catch up.
Come on now, I thought we'd have a lot to share. Honestly, I never imagined you'd still be. And become such an outstanding executive officer. Impressive. But you've always been a well-behaved, diligent, and hard-working kid. It looks like all your effort has paid off.
Well-behaved, diligent, and hardworking? Is this satire?
I'll take that as a compliment. So,
I need more than a conversation. Fix to hear this situation. A million times for a big dissection. Dig it, drill it, splash it. The hands get dirty. Shove it, it rains again, my lord. This wasn't but a day. It turns out so best thing. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my armor. Believe it's a hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all the ones. We are all together, much more stronger. We will rhyme, we're mega stone. From block to bone, I bet you know. Working hard all day long. We are all together, you will be alone. Come on. Okay.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to ZENLESS ZONE ZERO. I'm not sure why we're looking at that. We need the Haramasu quest. We're getting back on the second part of the Haramasu quest, and then after this part, we're going to go do stuff with Sokaku. And then the next episode, we'll start with Haramasu's quality time. Yo, right on time. This place has a good rep. Seems pretty popular, too. Do you like hot pot? It's alright, I mean. Free food is free food, right? Wait, did you just ask me out so we can mooch off together? I was just kidding. This is about that commission from before, of course. You've met the one treating me to this meal. When people are usually nice for no reason, it might just be a trap. If anything goes wrong along the way, I can only rely on you. If possible, I'd like to be buried at sea. That escalated quickly. Looks like they're here. In the distance, a familiar figure appears. Haramasa's alleged senior classmate from before. 3 young people, looking a little uneasy, trail behind him. Sorry to keep you waiting, Haramasu. And this is my friend Belle. She's interested in your sanatorium. She's a big shot tycoon. Runs a business that's really taken off. If you impress her, she might just invest. Guys like her love donating to good causes. That's right, I'm indeed a big shot tycoon. Well, I'm honored. Oh, here, let me introduce.
These kids are currently living at my sanatorium. Tsubaki, Kana, Ryosuke. Say hi to everyone.
Nice to meet you. Our families left us when we got sick. We're lucky Mr. Kirishima took us in.
Yeah. Mr. Kirishima's sanatorium gives us free food, shelter, and medical care. Without him, we'd be homeless.
Why is
We're all very grateful to him.
Why is Christina V voicing a clearly like 17-year-old boy.
I'm just doing my part. Ether aptitude regression syndrome is very rare. Hardly anyone understands what you're going through.
Oh, really? Last I heard, certain characteristics of this disease are pretty well known.
Anyway, since we're all here today, let's talk about happier things, shall we? My new manager friend here might not know this, but Harumasa was a real genius when he was a kid. First time he picked up a bow, he was hitting bullseyes. Just incredible.
He's still a genius, you know?
Not just archery. This kid could learn anything with minimal guidance. Gotta envy that talent. Too bad Master turned out the way he did. The things that man did are unforgivable. That's why I want to find him with Harumasa.
Your name's Kana, right? Why are you so quiet?
She's not used to socializing due to her health. Don't mind her. Come on, no use just standing here. Let's go inside and have some hot pot.
At the table, Kirishima goes on about Harumasa's glorious past. According to him, Harumasa was a real prodigy. It's a mystery what happened to make him the guy who can't even be bothered to knock on the door twice. Not sure if Harumasa is shy or what, but every time Kirishima flatters him, he just keeps his head down, fiddling with his phone. Is he the type that gets embarrassed easily? The group chats over hot pot in a pleasant but not exactly lively atmosphere. Of course, Kirishima does most of the talking. The sanatorium kids are very shy and quiet. Throughout the conversation, Kirishima repeatedly tries to steer the topic toward their master, but Harumasa skillfully changes the subject each time, until they finish eating with no chance to continue.
Got any plans next? Maybe we could find somewhere else to...
Before he can finish, a familiar public security officer walks up to him.
Sorry that we're meeting again under such circumstances, Mr. Kirishima. But we've received an anonymous tip about illegal activities you may be involved with. Please, come with us.
Illegal activities? You must be mistaken. I have always been a law-abiding citizen.
No mistake, sir. We're here for you. You know exactly what this is about. Now come along, Mr. Kirishima. We'll get you situated with some fresh tea down at the station.
I'm afraid this isn't a good time. I have to take these kids back to the sanatorium soon. They hardly get to see the outside world, and I can't just leave them all on their own. Surely you understand.
Cooperating with public security is every law-abiding citizen's duty. Don't give our officer a hard time. Tell you what, I'll take the kids. I promise they'll get back to the sanatorium safely. Sound good?
Mr. Kirishima, shall we go?
Okay. I'll entrust the kids with you, Harumasa. But... could you take them to Port Elpis? The sanatorium is nearby, and I'll send someone to pick them up.
Oh. You don't want me to visit the sanatorium? Got something to hide?
Of course not. I just don't want you to go out of your way. The sanatorium is in a remote area with a quiet environment to better help our patients. It's really hard to find without someone leading the way.
Oh, I see. Well, my super rich friend here wants to come too. Wouldn't you want a wealthy investor to see your sanatorium? Might just drop a couple $100 million Denny's on it.
That's right. I'm very interested in your project. And if I like what I see, I'd happily invest $100 million.
We'd need to prepare for such an esteemed guest properly. There's still parts of the sanatorium that need work. We'll be sure to invite you once everything's ready. Isn't that right, Tsubaki?
Yes. Mr. Kirishima is right. We still have to get some things ready.
All right. I'll bring them to the port and your staff can meet us there.
Okay, kids, stay close to Harumasa. Be good and don't cause him any trouble. Got it?
That quiet got it. Bro, you're suspicious as all hell.
Got it.
See you later. All right, everyone. Let's go. I'll take you to the port.
We're here. Mr. Harumasa, you drive way too fast. I feel a little... Oh, sorry. You get car sick? Want to take a break? I'm okay. Harumasa Haramasa's usual smile fades as he scans the surroundings, his sharp, golden eyes glinting with an unusual edge. After quickly addressing the area, he breathes a sigh of relief. Looks like your contact isn't here yet. In that case, let's go out to the ocean first. Great idea. I knew you'd be on board. Come on, ocean ahoy! Wait, I don't think that's a good idea. Mr. Kirishima's gonna get mad. Yeah, Mr. Kirishima never lets us stay outside for too long since he's worried about our health. You seriously care what that guy thinks? Relax, as long as we keep it between us, he'll never know. But I want to see the ocean. Kana, Come on, don't overthink it. If anything happens, I've got you covered. Just follow my lead. It's beautiful here. Yeah, I didn't expect the view from this side to be so stunning. Haven't you come here before? Yeah, of course. We've been here. Just slipped my mind for a sec. Yeah, that's right. We don't get out much because of our condition. Take it easy. Now that we're here, let's make the most of it and have some fun. Yeah. The air here feels so much fresher. Over there, look! Seagulls! Where? I want to see it too! What's so special about seagulls? Why is it flying at me? It must have heard you talking trash about it. You spend some time together enjoying the sea and the beautiful scenery around you. If only things could stay like this forever. Kana's words seemed to trigger something, as all three of them became somber. At the same time, Haramasa seems to notice something in the distance. His expression suddenly becomes serious, but just as quickly his usual smile returns as if nothing happened. Alright everyone, I have an idea. Since the weather's so nice and we got so many people, how about we play a game? You know, to pass the time. Let's play hide and seek. What do you say? Hide and seek. I knew you'd want to. So, Belle and I will be the seekers, and the three of you go hide. Why are we suddenly playing hide and seek? It's fun once in a while. Well, since Kana's all for it, I guess I'm in. Great. You go hiding now. Just don't go too far, okay? You turn your backs together. You can faintly hear the sound of everyone running off. Looks like you're a little confused. Did you see something? You got sharp eyes yourself, I see. I saw the contact Hiroshima mentioned. He's right over there. But he's got bad eyesight or something. Hasn't even noticed us. You don't want to hand them over, do you? That's why you had them hide. Exactly. Something's off with these kids. They're clearly afraid of something. Kirishima brought them here for this meal, probably to convince me he's turned over a new leaf, and convince me to help me find my master. But my gut's telling me there's something fishy about that sanatorium. I got Kirishima out of the way during the meal so I could talk to the kids alone. And if I could get anything out of them. So you were the one who called PubSec. You teamed up with Seth? Nah, it was all legit. Anonymous tip-off and all that. Seth's too stubborn for his own good. By the time he wraps his head around it, I would have already taken care of everything. And the charges I listed? All true. Stuff Kirishima's done in the past. It might not be enough to put him away, but it's more than enough to make him sit through an afternoon in PubSec. Now the tricky part is, these kids don't trust me either. Not surprising, given where they come from. We need to earn their trust first if we want to figure out what Kirishima's really up to. Of course, before that, we've got to deal with the troublesome contact. Haramasa pulled out his phone and started fiddling with it. Alright, all set. Use the power of money to round up some helpers. Our dear contact's probably going to spend the afternoon enjoying a really good nap. You've got connections on both sides of the wall, huh? Oh, come on, don't act like you didn't know already. Besides, there is no absolute justice or evil in this world. Alright then, let's go find those kids. One of them's missing. It's gonna be the one who talks the least. Oh no, you found me! It's been a while since I played hide and seek. I didn't expect it to be this much fun. You hid really well. Took us a while to track you down. Really? For real. You picked a smart hiding spot. By the way, I want to ask you something. What did Kirishima say about me to you? He said that you're a very important guest and we should make a good impression. Something like that. That guy sure knows how to make things up. We did know each other as kids, but we've got nothing to do with each other now. He probably wants to take advantage of my position in the HSO and get me to bend the rules for him. But that's not happening. I'd get fired if I did that. Then why are you with Mr. Kirishima? Well, the truth is, while working in the Hollow recently, I ran into a boy who had been consumed by the corruption, turning him into an ethereal. Turns out, the boy was one of the patients from your sanatorium. His name was Shinya, I think. According to Kirishima's statement, Shinya couldn't bear the pain of his illness anymore, and chose to take his own life by running into the Hollow, where he would eventually turn. Shinya wasn't, Wasn't what? It's nothing. By the way, I noticed you seem really concerned about that girl, Kana. Is she okay? Shinya's death hit her really hard. Shinya and Kana have known each other for a long time. They grew up together. They were the first to enter the sanatorium, so I guess they supported each other through a lot. I see. That explains it. I noticed Kana hasn't said much today. She's got me worried. She reminds me of a girl I worked with once, who had emotional issues her family ignored. It only got worse, and she eventually took her own life. That sounds awful. Kana would never do something like that, would she? To be honest, I've studied a bit of psychology. If she's left to her own devices, it could be dangerous. What should we do? Please, you gotta help her. Can you tell me more about what's going on with Kana? Actually, I think she might be like that case you mentioned, Mr. Haramasa. I know her illnesses make things tough, but Kana wasn't always like this. She used to be the most optimistic person in the sanatorium. When I first got there, I almost didn't make it. It was her who got me through the roughest patch. But after what happened with Shinya, she completely changed. She's closed off and barely says a word. And won't even touch her food, no matter how much I try to cheer her up. Nothing works. At this rate, her body won't hold up. She's my best friend and I just want her to be happy. So please help her. I understand. Don't worry. We'll do what we can. You might not believe it, but my friend here is also pretty good at comforting people. That's right. I love how modest you are sometimes. I'll leave it to you then. Of course, Kana's the one we're not going to be able to find. He's just chilling with this kid. So, you found me after all. By the way, have you found Kana yet? Why? Are you worried about her? No, I'm worried about... I'm just worried Kana's been feeling down lately. I've been meaning to say this for a while. You have a crush on Kana, don't you? How'd you know? I mean, no, that's not what I meant. Oh, don't be shy. I think you two would be cute together. Really? You think Kana and I would be good together? Haramasa's right. Absolutely. You gotta trust my judgment. But Kana would never like me. I mean, she always had her eyes on Shinya. Oh, Shinya was a friend of ours from the sanatorium, but some stuff happened and he passed away. I see. So you feel like you could never measure up to someone who's gone? Of course not. It's just Shinya, he got hurt because of us. I don't have it in me to be as brave as him. I didn't even have the guts to fight back. Sounds like your friend did something really amazing. Yeah, he did. But I can't talk about the details. That's okay. I understand. Sounds like everyone at the sanatorium is very close with each other. People like us could disappear from this world without it warning at any given moment. And this illness, the longer you stay in the sanatorium, the older you get, the more likely it is your illness gets to you. We've had friends who were fine one day and gone the next. So yeah, we're all close, because every meeting, every conversation could be the last. Honestly, sometimes I wonder, is it really worth all this effort to just keep living? It is. Haramasa looked at Ryosuke with a serious expression, his golden eyes steady and profound, as if filled with untold stories within their depths. It was as if he wasn't looking at the person in front of him, but also glimpsing fragments of his own past as well. Because I want to believe that everything is worth it. So until our final moments arrive, don't give up, okay? I got it. By the way, could you help me talk to Kana? She's been really upset after what happened to Shinya. I'm scared she might do something reckless. Don't worry, we'll go talk to her. Did Kana get lost or something? We need to find her fast. Let's split up and search. She couldn't have gone far. Okay. Where to? I've got a hunch. Let's check near the lighthouse. I hope she's not trying to jump. There's no sign of her around here either. Do you think she snuck up the lighthouse? Let's go check. Wait, isn't this area off limits? Did you forget? I'm an executive officer after all. At times like this, you'll just have to trust me. Come on, let's head up. It's been so long since I've seen a view like this. Then take a good long look. After all, the view's not going anywhere. Do you know about her illness? Of course. I also know about Shinya. Your friends are worried about you. They want you to keep on living. I wish all of us could be cured, but they never wanted us to get better. So what? What? They don't want you to get better. So what? That's what they want. It's got nothing to do with you. The only thing you need to consider is, what do you want? Tell me, if we're destined from birth to only live a brief, painful life, what's the point of trying so hard to live? That's a pretty heavy question. For me, though, it's because I want to believe that something good will happen. Like you, I spent most of my childhood in a hospital room because of my condition. But now, at least, I can stand in a place where I can feel the wind. Haramasa turns towards the sea, letting the gentle breeze lift his yellow headband. In the distance, seagulls cry as they fly by, and the sunlight shimmers golden across the water. But the brightest of the lights sparkles only in his eyes. A lot of archers don't like the wind because it messes with their aim. But I love it. It gives me the sense of freedom. I didn't expect you to be such a poet. I was thinking I'd get a snarkier answer. Oh, come on. I am always super gentle to you kids. Haramasa's always gentle. Oh, you always get me, Belle. You're so close. Which is only natural. Belle's the best partner I could ask for. After all, I'd totally be lost without her. Anyway, back on topic. This is your life, Kana. You have to decide what you're living for. But if you really don't want to live anymore, well, there's nothing more I can say. Wait, Kana, don't listen to that part! Come on, I'm just being honest. Don't you guys ever get tired of people shouting, "Stay strong," and "You've got to keep it going"? Like they're selling some self-help course? It gets annoying, right? Yeah, hearing that can feel like salt in the wound. But no matter what, being a survivor in your own heart is better than just being a victim, right? Even Shinya. I bet he never saw himself as just a victim. He must have chosen his path to protect someone precious. Precious to him. Just then, Tsubaki and Ryosuke show up. Kana, there you are! Are you okay? I'm fine. I just wanted to take in a view a bit longer, to remember it better. Well, you should have said so. Easy peasy. Since everyone's here, let's get a group photo. A photo will preserve this special moment. Okay, let me take the picture. Sure thing. Best to leave the photo taking to the pro. The photos you've taken are always great, Belle. They look great. Let me see. Did the wind mess up my hair? I don't think so. Looks pretty good to me. Really? Kana, you think I look good? Stop twisting Kana's words to suit yourself like that. Thanks for the photo. I really like them. Don't mention it. I like them too. What do we do next? We still have plenty of time. There's only one task ahead of us. To enjoy ourselves here. The scenery here is amazing. The sea breeze, so refreshing. Exactly. I don't know why, but it feels like the whole world is completely quieted down. I could stay here all day. Well, better not. You might catch a cold. Haramasa is so sweet and thoughtful. Did you just call me Haramasa-masa? Kidding. Come on, I've always been thoughtful, haven't I? By the way, this place is a great photo spot. Leave it to me. I'll leave it to you then. Tsubaki, over here. Say cheese. I'm not ready yet. I see. The middleman outsourced this task to you. What? You don't have something against Bang Boo, do you? We completed the mission perfectly, you know. Of course not. Just a little surprise, that's all. Don't worry, since you completed the mission, you'll get what you owed. Or what's owed? Mr. Haramasa, would you like to take a group photo together? Coming! Let's leave it at that for now. Goodbye, friends. Are you talking to the Bang Boo? No, just to myself. They're calling us over for a photo. Let's go. This one, kind of bad. Oh, did I really? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, what? I didn't... Goodbye. We're not using that one at all. You spend the day strolling, having fun and enjoying each other's company. By evening, you gather again near the fast food stand. Tsubaki, let's go to the restroom. Ryosuke should come too. That's not appropriate, is it? Just do as I say. They're probably going to discuss whether they should trust us or not. You've really got a knack for sweet talking. Thank you for the compliment. But, you know, I feel like I can see a bit of my past in them. Especially Kana's question. I've asked myself that many times before. Sadly, this is something no one else can give you an answer to. You've already become a capable adult. Now who's the sweet talker, Just then, Haramasa seems to hesitate to say something. At that moment, a familiar voice suddenly comes from not far away. It's Seth and his colleagues. I see some familiar faces. Let's go check it out.
Wait. You mean the drugs we seized are linked to a big case from years ago?
That's what people are saying. Apparently it's a case from way back when.
There was this researcher who invented an enhancing serum that could boost ether aptitude significantly in an instant. Even though it had nasty side effects and was totally illegal, it still caught the eye of some groups. But that's not even the wildest part. Do you know how the drug is made? They make it from living beings.
Living beings?
Oh boy.
Like animals? Or do you mean live ethereals?
You can't even imagine. They make it from live human tissue.
Ooh, no.
Live? Human tissue?
It's from patients with a special disease. We saw one, remember? The kid who turned into an ethereal right before us? I think it was called ether aptitude regression syndrome. It's a terminal illness. Most patients die before reaching adulthood, and the longer they live, the more dangerous it gets. They rarely make it past their 20s. The gist of it is, because of this disease, their tissue can be used to create the wonder drug that boosts ether aptitude.
What wonder drug? This is straight up illegal. And using live people to make it? Do they even see them as humans?
Well, it's definitely very risky for the patients. It could worsen their illness, maybe even kill them. But to be honest, if they could reduce the side effects, I'd be up for trying it. Considering we have to go into the hollows regularly, even the best of us can run into danger. If we had a drug like this, we'd feel a lot safer.
But isn't that unethical? Yeah, we might be safer. But what about the patients? They deserve to live a good life too!
You make a good point.
It's a small price to pay. Since the disease is terminal, just like your colleague pointed out, maybe using them to make drugs that help others isn't such a bad idea. Making the world a better place often means sacrifices. Between patients who won't live long and promising officers like you, the choice is obvious. Looking at the big picture from New Eridu's standpoint, these patients are just necessary sacrifices we have to make.
Asaba Haramasa! As an executive officer at Section 6, how could you say that? No one deserves to be a sacrifice! We all swore an oath when we graduated from the academy. No matter where we end up, public security or HSO, we pledge to serve and protect all civilians equally, not to judge them as more or less valuable. You can't weigh one life over another. If you really believe that, you shouldn't be wearing that uniform.
Seth, calm down. Harumasa probably didn't mean it that way.
Interesting. I never thought a man like your brother could have a sibling like you.
Huh? What's my brother got to do with this?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Seth Lowell.
What? You want to fight? I'm not afraid of you!
You're an honest man. You're going to make an excellent public security officer.
Huh?
Oh, and just to clarify, the drug's made from spinal fluid, not body tissue. It has to be extracted directly from the back of the neck while the patient is still alive. Well then, I'll leave you officers to your work.
Not sure about what's going on, you walk away with Haramasa. From a distance, you can hear Seth's confused voice asking for his partner's opinion. He appears to suspect that Haramasa was making fun of him.
What was all that about? Things escalated real fast. You're not mad, are you?
No. I was just curious how other authorities think about the drug. That's all. By the way, what's your take on this drug?
The production of this drug is messed up. What kind of civilized society would use living people to make medicine? Just like Seth said, no one should be a sacrifice.
No one should be a sacrifice, huh? I see.
Haramasa looks like he has something to say, but remains silent in the end.
The kids are probably done talking. On them.
I don't even know if I'll have time for a Sakaku, quality time after this.
What do you want to drink? It's on me. Excuse me, can I get a bitter gourd juice first?
Bitter gourd juice? That's a unique choice.
You might be surprised, but bitterness can actually taste pretty good once you're used to it. When you've had to take as many meds as I have, for as long as I have, you start to appreciate the flavor.
Everyone orders their drinks. An awkward silence settles in until Tsubaki, Kana, and Ryosuke exchange looks.
Relax. You can trust me. Not just because I'm from HSO. I've also got some unfinished business with Kirishima.
It was Kirishima who killed Shinya. And others, too. A lot of kids at the sanatorium have died because of him.
He's doing experiments on you, isn't he?
You knew?
Just a guess. I didn't see any puncture marks on your necks. He must have told you to cover them up.
Yeah, Kirishima has been using us, taking our spinal fluid to make that ether aptitude booster drug. The whole sanatorium is just one big human experiment lab, but he tells everyone it's a charity to help us. Shinya died because of him.
Shinya wasn't even that sick. He had the mildest symptoms among us. But Kirishima... he injected Shinya with the drug he developed himself. Just because he wanted to collect data on the side effects. Fully aware it's deadly to people like us.
Even though his drug is an unfinished product, the side effects are still too much for patients with ether aptitude regression syndrome.
Shinya took my place. I was the one who was supposed to get injected.
I know people at public security. I'm taking you to report this case right now.
We can't. He warned us that the other kids at the sanatorium are his hostages. And if we do anything, they'll die.
How's your condition right now?
Not great. I probably don't have much time left.
Don't say things like that, Kana. We're all gonna be okay.
I'm not just saying that, Tsubaki. I've made up my mind. Next time, when it's your turn to extract the spinal fluid, just use mine. He won't care whose it is, as long as it works. At the very least, I want to do something meaningful before my time is up.
No! You should rest more because your condition's worsened. I'm doing okay right now. They can have my spinal fluid.
As the kids try to volunteer for each other, Haramasa stands up, signaling them to stop talking. You then notice Kirishima approaching.
There you all are. I've been looking everywhere.
Look who's here. What took you so long? I thought you'd forgotten about these kids.
I would never. The guy I sent to meet you must have dozed off in the car. He wasn't picking up my calls.
Sounds like he's burnt out from working too hard. You should watch out for that. Labor disputes are not fun.
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It's getting late. I'll take them back now.
You exchange looks with Haramasa, who ever so slightly shakes his head. All you can do is watch Kirishima take the kids and leave.
Don't worry. I've talked to the kids and slipped GPS trackers and mics on them.
Haramasa hands you a small earpiece. Moments later, Kirishima's scolding comes through.
You didn't say anything you shouldn't have today, did you?
No! We didn't say anything!
Good. Remember, you're just my living medical supplies. Anyone who dares disobey me will be joining Shinya soon. I could use someone to test the side effects of the latest batch.
Christ! Through the earpiece, Kirishima's threats continue with the kids' shaky, suppressed sobs in the background. After a while, Haramasa sets down the earpiece.
This guy is pure evil. We've got to stop him.
We'll use the recordings as evidence, and I'm going to track down the exact coordinates of the sanatorium. But like Kana said, there are other kids there. We can't risk alerting him. Otherwise, knowing what he's like, he'll probably kill them all and cover everything up. As for the spinal fluid, I'll figure something out.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine, just a bit worn out today. Let's head back first.
Whoa, afternoon tea! Thank you, Master.
Oh no, he fucking gets him.
Remember, Haramasa, what do we do before snack time?
I know. It's time for that. I need to get the shot in my neck first.
That's right. And don't forget your daily medicine. These are all necessary things to help you get better.
Don't worry, Master. I'm not afraid of pain or medicine. But the medicine, it's bitter like the black coffee that you always drink.
Good boy. You're going to get better soon.
Then, if I keep being a good boy, will I get a prize?
What did you have in mind?
I want your headband. With that, I'll be as good as you. Every shot from my bow will be a bullseye.
The headband isn't what does that. Very well. But you have to keep being a good boy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You've been awfully quiet. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
Sorry, I got distracted. Anyway, back to what we were saying. I've been dodging this topic, but someone as sharp as you probably figured it out already. I'm just like those kids. I have ether aptitude regression syndrome. This disease affects different parts of the body for different people. For me, it's mainly my lungs and heart. As you can see, it's also caused my chronic condition.
Are you doing okay?
Don't worry, my condition is mild. I'm not gonna die that easily. You know what they say. The bad guys always live the longest.
Don't say that about yourself. You're not a bad guy.
Back when I was first diagnosed, my parents took me to the best hospital in the city. They told me they'd get some food for me while we waited. But they never came back. I was too little to even speak properly then. But even if I knew where home was, there was no going back.
Jesus.
After that, Master took me in. He taught me a lot of things, like how to draw a bow, how to wield a blade, and how to survive in this world with this body of mine. He said he wanted to cure me. So every day, I took lots of meds and got injections in the back of my neck. It wasn't until much later I realized they weren't giving me shots, but extracting materials from me to make the booster drug. The choker I wear is actually to cover the scars on my neck. But hey, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oops, I've said more than I should. But that's all in the past now. I don't care anymore.
But I care.
You don't have to look so sad. But thank you. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I think I know what Kirishima is after. He said he wants to help me find Master, but what he really wants is the research data and drug samples my Master left behind. But now that it's come to this, I have no choice but to confront him. Not just for my Master, but for the sake of those kids, too. When the time comes, I'll be counting on your guidance, partner.
Why is the one character in all of Zenless that I ship with Belle, that I am comfortable doing that, is the one character who's also on a death ticker? Didn't expect Haramasa to have such a backstory like that. So all the times he was slacking off or taking sick leave, it was actually because of health issues. Not an excuse. It seems to be the case. I thought he was just a natural slacker. Now I feel bad. Let's wait for his message. Alright, we're still gonna shove in the Sokaku quality time for this, which of course will make the video a bit longer, but that's fine. So, Sokaku.
Proxy! Did you eat yet? Let's go eat!
I don't think I've actually ever seen the moon. Why is the moon fucked up? If this was Honkai, I'd be saying, Kiana, what's going on up there?
Whoa, we've traveled so far.
Just gotta say something here. It's Cheesetopia, food. Really? Nothing? But there's food here. I guess Sokaku has nothing to say in the other than the swing. Yeah, because it's a kid thing. Isn't this a swing? I really want to give it a go. But this bigger rope, it looks like it might not stand to my strength.
Proxy is spacing out again. Guess I'll space out too?
We probably shouldn't do that. We don't have time to be wasting in the video.
Is that a lift? Can we ride it? Whoa! Is this a town? I didn't know so many people still live outside of New Eridu. There's so much to see outside of the city. Do you come here often, Proxy? Is there anything tasty around here? Take me there! Please, Proxy!
Okay, so there's nothing else to do here. We move on.
Proxy, where are we heading today?
Come on. Trying to send an important text.
Huh? I smell something sweet. It's right around here.
Well, we'll do that last. Anything for the convenience store? You know, when you buy your food? No, nothing? Okay.
Oh no! We're gonna crash! Huh?
What?
Oh, we didn't?
What, did you think we were in a car? HIA? No? Dragon? No? Movie theater because of popcorn? No? No movie theater? No movie theater. Okay then. Strange. You'd like the coffee or food. I'm surprised you're not going to activate anything there. Nothing up here, Sakaku? Not a damn thing. We're going to go through the back alley.
Oh no! We're gonna crash! Huh? Oh, we didn't?
Weird. They really gotta do something about those things not triggering, because I'm definitely walking right on them and they're not triggering.
This is it! This is the place! I rarely come here, actually. Tea milk is tasty, but... But the money for one tea milk could buy me loads of crispy noodles. Oh, but please don't tell Nagi about this. bet these are all unhealthy foods. If you keep it a secret, I'll treat you to some tea milk. Deal?
Oh, good thing Stick Drift activated because it helped us get a little cinematic. This video is going to be an hour long because I'm putting the Sokaku stuff in here.
Proxy, where are we heading today?
Wamina Square again? Alright.
Is there a convenience store around here?
I wonder why she has those wrist
We're
guards.
gonna crash! Huh? Oh, we didn't?
Like, what are the wrist guards for?
I have some pocket money today, and I want to buy stuff too. What should I get? Gummies or ice cream?
Definitely the ice cream.
Oh, they're all so expensive.
Definitely the ice cream. Skip the gummies.
Cake, bread, cookies, boxed rice.
You gotta cook that rice, you know. What kind of cookies we got?
What do you think, Proxy?
I mean, do they got a tiramisu cake?
Get something yummy, but they're all yummy. Anything that's food is yummy.
I wouldn't say anything.
Oh, I've decided. I'll get whatever comes in the biggest portions.
Yeah, that helps.
Shopping done. Where are we going next? Proxy, did you eat yet? Let's go eat. Huh? Is there anything interesting around here? Oh, you wanted to show me this, Proxy? I don't think I get it. Maybe you could take a picture for me, Proxy?
I think
That way
I'm
I can
still
show it to
thinking.
Nagi later. How do I look in the picture? Did you take it? Or not yet? Another photo to add to my collection. I'm gonna put it in my album. Thanks, Proxy.
There's hardly any fun events to experience around here. And Sokaku doesn't seem like a character that wants to trigger her fun events, so gonna have that problem going on. Ah, jeez. Some rewards just can't be gotten.
Where are we heading today? Ooh, noodle shop! Noodle shop!
Nothing here.
Since we're already here, let's go to the noodle shop! Wah!
So many yummy treats. If only the snacks were in bigger proportions.
Oh no, no, no! We're gonna
I actually have something to do here, apparently.
Which part do you want to modify this time?
Oh yeah, right, I got Robin.
If you got any questions, come find
For
me
my
anytime.
next magic trick, gun. quick game of Snake Duel.
How about winding down with some games after a busy day?
We got time. It's gonna add a minute, but we got time. Hell, I can cut this out too if I really need to.
Aw, the controls are bugged.
You bastard. Sukaku! Damn. No! No! I've never actually gotten boxed in like that before. That sucks. Ah!
Huh? Sorry, Roxy. It's all my fault.
Whoever the hell Real Fang and Code is, kill them. You don't make the Sukaku cry.
Fun, right? Looking forward to your next visit.
You do not make the Sukaku cry.
That aroma. It gets me every time. It smells so good. Oh, I'm jelly, Proxy. You get to eat delicious noodles every day. According to the Redo Tour, this place has an eating contest. I wonder when that is. I'd love to compete. Do you think I could win, Proxy? If you find out when it's happening, promise you'll tell me.
Okay, nope. Guess we're not figuring that out. Yep, now my PlayStation's telling me, hey, you've gone on for a while. Well, don't worry, we're ending it. We've done all the stuff.